Good morning, everyone. My name is TJ, and you're joining me for 2021 Strong. For weights today, you will need something moderate. If you have something heavier, you could do something heavier. Some of the exercises are kind of doubled up in the sense of you'll do two different exercises. So maybe moderate would be best. So let's get started. So just warming up the body. And so we're just going to do hip circles. Just opening up those hips, or at least warming them up. Excellent. All right. So for the next one, which you could do, actually, if you could do it in a chair, it might be a little easier for some. But you're going to take I'm going to take my left knee and I'm going to push it in, and I'm going to take my right knee, I'm going to push it in, my left, push it in, and then my right knee, push it in. I'm going to feel that stretch through the outer side of the hip. So back in, alternating between the legs. Again, we're just trying to really kind of loosen things up, especially in that hip region. Excellent. All right, and now let's stretch out our low back. So reaching arms around the knees and then grabbing on the inside part of the feet and feeling that stretch in the low back. Excellent. All right. So if you have soup cans, you could use soup cans. Otherwise, I have dumbbells. So we're just going to get started. If you have something a little lighter and you still want to warm up, you can. But I'm going to have you row, kick back, and then back down, and then back down. So row, kick back, down, down. So keep going with that for 30 seconds, starting now. So elbows get pulled by the side, we're working the back. When we kick that arm or that hand back, then we're working the back of the arm or the triceps. Excellent. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, shake it out, shake, shake, shake. So we'll do all three of these before we move on to the next one. So again, these are all combination exercises. So there's 2 and 1. All right. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. All right, pull up and then kick back. So feeling it through the back of the arm. Excellent. Keeping that core engaged. Again, draw the elbows up by the side. Excellent, keep going. Three, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it out, shake, shake, shake. So we're gonna do one more, and then we'll move on to the lower half. And I'll tell you what's next. All right, grab your weights. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, pull up or row, kick back. If it starts to become too much, you could always just stick with the row or stick with the kickback. The kickback, you always keep your elbow by your side. With the row, you're just pulling up to where your elbow comes up by your side. Otherwise, keep going. As long as you're moving, that's all that matters. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so the next one. So I will tell you that this could happen in one way or the other way. So we're going to do a squat hold. So you're going to get into a squat position or a semi squat position, and you're going to curl your dumbbells like so. So you're just holding. Otherwise, you can get into a lunge position. So I'll turn around. So you're holding and you're curling. All right. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So just curling and maintaining that hold. Keep going. So we're looking for the knee, the front knee, to be directly over the heel, and then the hip is directly over the knee. And we're just holding. Keep going. And as you do your bicep curl, you keep your elbow by your side. Try to keep yourself upright. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it out. So that lunge is a little harder than doing the squat, just because it's easier. You have better foundation when your feet are next to each other versus being spread apart and you have to kind of crouch down. All right. Okay, let's do it again. Number 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent. So remember, like I was saying, that front leg, 90 degrees, knee over heel, the back leg, the hip is directly over the knee. You're holding that position, keeping the core tight. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. That one is intense, especially when you have to hold that position. And then to do the bicep curl makes it that much harder. All right, so we have one more, and then we're going to move on. And since I did my lunge for both legs, I will just do the squat like I showed you. All right, so squat hold. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So holding that squat, doing your bicep curl. Keep your elbow by your side. And just make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. So that way you have a solid base. Keep going. If you get tired, you can pause, just hold that squat. Excellent. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Excellent. All right. Let's get a drink of water. I totally forgot about that with that last round. All right. So for the next one, we're going to take it to the floor. I'll show you in 2 parts. So you're going to grab your dumbbells. You're going to hold them in your hand. They're going to be here. But what I want you to do is with your feet close to your backside, you're going to press your hip up, and then you're going to fly, chest fly. So hip down, hip up, chest fly, bring it in, down with the hip, up with the hip, chest fly, back to center. Doing those 2 motions. It's going to be a lot. But if you need to focus on one, focus on one. And I will let you know 15 seconds is up. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, up. So hip press, fly, hip press, chest fly. So with the chest fly, your hands come out to your sides. So you see in your peripheral vision or your side vision. And even though you have the floor in the way, you still feel it in the chest. Excellent. Keep going. It's a little over halfway. So if you need to focus on one or the other, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so shake it out. So with that hip press, you're working the back of the leg while you're pressing that hip up. And then while you're doing your chest fly, you're working the muscles of the chest. All right, so we're gonna do it again. You're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So squeezing those glutes at the top as you do your chest fly. Excellent, keep going. Remember to keep that hip up as you chest fly. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So once you get used to that, like the motion, then you could chest fly as the hip moves up and then, move it back down. So then it's more fluid between the two motions. And then you would be utilizing your time a little better. All right, so I'll try to show you kind of what that would look like for this last round. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, last one. So up, down, down. And you got to make sure that you focus on squeezing through the glutes at the top, but also be in control of your arms. Keep going. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, let's get a drink of water. All right, so for the next one, I totally forgot to grab a lighter set of dumbbells. So if you have a lighter set near you, great. If you don't, I'll just go through the motion just so I don't step off camera. All right, so we're going to work the shoulders. All right, so imagine that I have dumbbells, hands facing the thigh. We're going to go front raise, comes down by our side, out to the side, back in, and then elbow above the weight as you pull up. And you're only pulling just to right underneath the chest when you're pulling up. It's just important to keep the elbow above the wrist. All right. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. So front raise, side raise, and upright row. All right, ready? Keep going. Front, side, up, front, side, up. Don't get confused. Like I just did, keep going. Upright row, front raise. So working the front part of the shoulder, the side part of the shoulder, and then the back part of the shoulder. Just standing tall, keeping that core engaged. 3, 2, 1. All right, put it down, shake it out. So like I said, for that particular exercise, you would definitely want a lighter pair of dumbbells, which I did not mention. And so that one does get challenging if you try to use your heavier set of dumbbells. All right, number 2, ready? 3, 2, 1. So front, side, upright row, front, side, upright row, standing tall, keeping the core tight, making sure that we are not swinging the weights and that we have control. And again, it helps if your feet are shoulder width apart for a good base of support so that you don't feel all wobbly. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. So we're going to do one more, and then we're going to move on. All right. Okay. So one more round. We'll move on to the next one, which is going to be core focused and also working the legs. All right. Okay. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Front raise. So front, side, upright row, front, side, upright row. Keep going. Great job. Keep breathing. Good form. Keep going. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Get a drink of water. So for this next one, so it's your core plus the top of your leg is what we're working. So modification number 1 would be to be on your elbows with your shoulders directly underneath, or sorry, over your elbow. You're going to hold by lifting the legs up, and I want you to extend, extend, extend. All right, so extend to where they're straight, and so that you're flexing through the top of the leg. Otherwise, you could go holding the V, extend, extend, extend. All right, okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So holding that V position while you extend the legs. Excellent. Keeping the core engaged. Straighten that leg at the top. So you're sitting on your backside. You don't want to be too far back, nor do you want to be too far upright. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So it's holding the core and just that same position. So always keeping it tight while you're working the quads or the top of your legs. All right, so number 2, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, you could be on your elbows and you could do this position. Just still keeping the core tight while you really straighten that leg at the top. Keep going. Keep going. If you start to get tired, especially through your hip flexors, you can shake it out for a moment. Keep going. Three, two, one. All right, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Take that bend out of your hip just to kind of let that hip flexor right here relax. All right, so we've got one more, and then I will tell you what's next. All right, you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So extend. So we either in the modified position of being on your elbows or the regular V. So really extend, no cheating. Straighten that leg all the way, which I have not done a couple of times. Really stretch or kick it out. Kick, kick, kick. Keep going. Great job, everyone. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. All right. So just a little bit of a cardio element for this next one. So you could use your lighter dumbbell or you could use a heavier dumbbell. Just one dumbbell. And we're going to work through rotation. All right. So what I want you to do is to get into this bent position, kind of like you think you're going to do a row, but I actually want you to just partially swing. So there's a little bit of a bend in the knee that I'm kind of alternating back and forth like it's a stepper, so that I'm working through that rotational aspect of the core or my stomach. All right, a little bit through the hip as well. So think almost like a golfer swing. All right, if any of you are into golf. All right, so soft knees, then from the hip. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So it's like I bend the opposite knee in which the dumbbell is swinging. And I'm only really going a little bit. So it's like, imagine a golf club. We're not swinging it all the way back, but we're not swinging it all the way through. Keeping the core engaged. 3, 2, 1. All right. Pause for a moment. So I'll give you another option. If that one doesn't really work for you, for round 2 and 3, you can always go wood chopper, where you take that dumbbell to the outside part of the knee and just doing that one side. All right. Okay, number 2. I'll show both options again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So either golfer's swing, or it's opposite knee to the side of which the dumbbell swings, or wood chopper. Keep going. Keep going. So again, golfer swing. But always keep that core tight. That's the important part. And making sure that your torso or your core is in control of that weight or that swing, and it's not your arms swinging it side to side. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So if you did the wood chopper for the last one and you went bottom right to top left, I now want you to go bottom left to top right. Okay? All right. Last one for this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So bottom left, top right for the wood chopper. Good job, keeping core engaged. There's a little bit of a rotation at the top when you're twisting your upper body. Otherwise, you could fall for swing. Just make sure you have enough clearance so you're not breaking anything. Hanging onto the dumbbell, twisting through your torso. I'm not using my arms to swing. Excellent. Maintaining that flat back. Keep going. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. All right, get a drink of water. Excellent. All right. All right, last and final exercise that we are going to do, which is for the low back. And so we're going to do our bridge where your heel is as close to your backside. So that way you're flexing through the low back when you press your hip up, which is similar to what we did with the hip press. So pushing and then back down, back up. So just going through that motion of squeezing your glutes at the top. If you want it to be harder, feet together, knees together, but still keeping your heels close to your backside as possible. Excellent. So again, squeeze at the top. Three, 2, 1. Excellent. So we're going to do 2 more of that one, and then we're going to stretch it out. All right. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, feet together, knees together. If you want it to be challenging, you may feel a little pressure through the top of the knee, and that is okay. For most people, if it truly does bother you, then we will figure out another exercise, such as like the Superman, where you're lying on your stomach and you're raising your hands and your feet like you think the superhero. Great job. Still squeezing through the glutes at the top. 3, 2, 1. All right, down. If you want, you can hug your knees into your chest just to feel that stretch. Excellent. All right, so we have one more round, and then we're going to stretch. All right, get ready. Last one right here. 3, 2, 1, go. So working through the low back, squeezing your glutes at the top. Remember, feet together, knees together. Always being aware of your form. Nice job. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. So let's go through some stretches really fast. So we're going to go butterfly. So bottoms of your heel or your feet are going to be touching, and your knees are going to be out to your side, so like a butterfly. And so you could just gently kind of move the knees up and down. Otherwise, you could just remain still, and you can lean forward, and you're going to feel the stretch through the inner thigh. Now, if you get your heels too close to the backside of like your leg and it's too much, you could always push it away just so that you're able to kind of lean into it a little better. It depends especially on that flexibility that you have. So still feeling it through the inside part. Excellent. All right, so let's turn it to the side, stretching out that quad. So my foot is grabbing the back of my leg. I'm keeping it from shoulder, hip to knee, straight across. Excellent. Now push that knee back just a little bit, just so you feel that stretch through that hip flexor. So if you remember those V holds with the leg extension where we were kicking, that muscle would probably get a little tight. So let's stretch it out. On the other side, so grabbing your foot, and again, shoulder, hip to knee, straight across. Feeling that stretch through the front of the leg. Push that knee back just a little bit. So again, so you feel the stretch through that bend in your hip. Awesome. All right, last and final stretch is just reaching for the toes. So stretching out the back of the leg. If you point your toes more towards you, or in this case, I'm drawing my toes towards me, then I'm going to feel that stretch in the back of my lower leg, in addition to the back of my upper leg. Excellent. Great job, everyone. All right, so join Caitlin later today at 11:20 for low impact workout, and then join her again at noon for express abs.